Hey guys, do you remember Robo's dismal magic stat? It's not so dismal anymore. I think we went too far in some places. Welcome back to Chrono Trigger Plus. I found the secrets to infinite money. And it's only just in Chorus. You still have Medina. And, well, not Chorus, Poor. We have to go to Chorus. We got this awesome suite. You can even change the music in here, too. I like Singing Mountain. But how about Faraway Times? I don't remember hearing this music in the game at all. This might be a fan remix, really. Anybody ever heard this one before? Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. Anyway, let's try one I'm more familiar with, like, Corridors of Time. Ah, Zeal music. Zeal music would fit in here. I mean, technology is magic in its own special way. But we also have the Epoch here, too. Marle's gonna chill in her wedding dress, and we're gonna do some more adventuring in 1999. But I'm going to get into the Epoch. And I'm going to teleport my way back to 1999. Why? Because, well, I can do that now. It says Apocalypse, but we're not really going to the Apocalypse. If you go to Apocalypse from the End of Time, it'll take you to 1999 instead. So no Lavos fighting right now. But we could use our flying machine in this area now. I did have something left behind anyway. Here at Lean Square, not Arisdome. I have to go to question marks for Arisdome. We have a new visitor here in the park. Man, the Zeal music would fit in pretty good here. It's a Red Ozzy! Ozzy the 42nd! He has an enhancement chip. Oh, I don't have the money, do I? No, all my money is invested in magic tabs. I gotta pull out some of those. I bought the magic tabs, or it's not magic tabs. I bought magic tabs with the money. But no, all my money is invested in mid-tonics and mid-ethers. I have to sell my mid-ethers to get my money back out. It's called banking, people. That's what you do in 1999. You bank. I have 99 mid-ethers here. I'll go ahead and sell 20 of them. I didn't want to get too ridiculous with the magic right away because there is a cap on stats. Once you get to like 99 in most of the stats, it won't let you increase it any farther because you're breaking the game by that point. Usually you have to do a lot of new game pluses and get lots of levels to do that. Obviously we could do it in one go here at Chrono Trigger Plus. Realign my body's energies! That's not what chips do. Then again, this is the far future. They could have microchips or something. But I think we're done around here. We finished Poor. We finished Mr. Bangor. We don't really need the teleporters because we got this airship. This is Medina. I'm pretty sure it's Medina. It's Medina. The teleporter will pop us out right here. But yeah, the Mystics are doing pretty well. Highway 32. Even the Mystics want jet bikes. Oh, come on. How about we ditch DeLuca and you can let me, Robo, and, you know, your Lord and Master, the Dark Lord himself. Clearly he has a spot on your list. Wow, Magus. That's the ultimate diss right there. I'm gonna blow up this building later. There's a hole in the wall where the Mystics see it all. And apparently Flea survived. He's now the owner of that establishment. Or maybe an ancestor of his. blue imp things to keep blue imps busy. The imps have formed gangs. And here's the Golden Imp Arcade. Game Santa CX! Luca on! So we get arcade here. This arcade looks a lot different than before. Yeah, the earlier versions, it was a lot more slimmed down. But these guys were still here, though. Awesome prizes! I kind of want to get some awesome prizes. These don't make me draw out any more money. Let's play Rat Race! If you hold the B button, you can run. Otherwise, it's like this. And B button running is kind of janky. But it's pretty much what it says on the tin. You've got to beat the other rats. You've got to be the big rat that makes all the rules. That guy's cheating right there. You see that? Trying to cut across the line. Ah, that's some janky animation, jeez. Now we got some speed shoes. This is a permanent item. Marl, you played that? Where'd you guys come from? But speed shoes let us do this. We are so much faster now. Holy crap, that's like twice the speed. Did we really need that in Chrono Trigger? I'm going to use it. Now let's play some Croaker. Croaker is a lot harder than it looks. That's the run right there. That's a frog running. That's what they do when they run. They just vibrate. Violently. Threateningly even. The rats have really big hitboxes. Especially on the tail. You might want to not get greedy with this one. This is like the Dark Souls of Frogger. Yeah, first try! Took me several tries before. And we got an accuracy chip. Man, it is a weird prize. Well, you can stop playing with your frog now. Did you have fun in the future with your tourism? Or we still have that speed boost on, right? I'm pretty sure that's still boosted. We need to get Marl out of here. It won't let me swap parties from here. I just accidentally paused the game. Alright, we gotta rearrange our team here, because Marl insisted on being the center of attention today. Yeah, we have the extra speed. So that was Medina. We got speed boots. We got a chip. There's this thing, too. We'll get back to that, because you only get one real try at it. Previously, you used to die. Here's the teleporters. Oh, this is where the teleporter was. Actually, there's two teleporters. Watch this. This is a weird bug. Yep, you end up right back in Medina. I'm not quite sure why they gave you two teleporters, especially since you also could get your airship here. But, you know, that's the thing that happened. I wonder where Melchior is, all places. The Omen ascended! Yeah, that thing piecing out is definitely a good sign. Also, there's a black box here. Yeah, paradox item. Huh. It's not paradoxing. That is important later. You have to do the Black Omen, and then come back to 1999 to do that box. Yes, I did say you could come back from the Black Omen. There's ways to do it. Even in the original game. Things I've never found out how to do, and I don't think are possible, is this sewer. This definitely feels like there should be some kind of submission here. But there's no real way to get into the sewers. I can't fathom that there's anything we need down there, because I've checked on all the side quests. That must be just a scrapped idea that they left in the game for flavor reasons. What I'm going to do is I'm going to make a save. Save number 29. I haven't saved much in this game. But this is the Thunderdome. And I need to make sure that our gear is top spec. Someone told me that the Apocalypse is actually a super crit item. If you hit criticals, it does massive damage. If you don't hit criticals, it doesn't do anything much, really. Now, usually he just vomits up information without even checking the relevance of it, but that information was pretty good. I am going to call him out on it, though. So what you're saying is people have died in this tournament. I'm feeling safe about that. So this is the Thunderdome. It's a battle arena. The Time Crunchers versus the Tunnel Runners. Really? Who named us the Time Crunchers? We don't even have our ultimates yet, except for Luca's. I mean, Shock, I heard, is pretty good. Let's try... nothing, because Magus just murdered them. Alright, I'll take that win. 500 gold! Well, that was pretty easy. Bring us a challenge. Round 2! Time Crunchers versus the Eliminators. I hate this fight. This fight sucks. Their speed stat is so high. And they just bombard you with attacks. And they're the throwing kind, like those apes from Giant's Claw. What I need to do is Magus to get murdering. And Robo needs to get healing. And Luca maybe get a protect on everybody. I heard that Omega Flare isn't as great as some of the other triple techs. In fact, most of the triple techs are kind of poopy. But I want protect right off the bat. Everybody's going to be taking damage. Robo least of all, thankfully. Now that everybody's protected, we should be fine. This is the hardest fight in the Thunderdome. Just because of their speed and their attack stat. They will always take their turns before you. Unless you've got crazy speed to begin with. Because of money. Robo's a good idea to put him on heal duty. Around 50 magic he could heal as good as Frog's heal. But he has 68. And now he's healing almost 400 each. That's the power of a magical Robo. I'm going to use my best magic attacks against these guys. The streamer that I was watching did this a long time ago. He used a Chrono Robo Luca setup. And he just used a dual tech that has to do with Shock. I don't have Shock. I'm hoping that I could get Shock soon. Probably in the Black Omen. But since Robo's heals are crazy powerful right now, I'm going to be using those. It pretty much resets the health. So these robots are more annoying than anything else now. It's funny that Magus doesn't really learn a lot of dual techs, even though he learned the power of friendship before. He just learned his triple techs. I don't think he has many dual techs with all the people. Probably because, after all this time, he's still kind of a Ganondorf. I'm taking this nice and easy. This team could wipe teams. That's kind of redundant, wasn't it? It'd wipe teams. If they could wipe teams, then why are they only in second or third place, huh? Who could be more powerful than these guys? They take a heck of a lot of damage. I think they got about... That has to be about like 7,000 or 8,000. Their speed stat and their attack stat is what's the problem here. But we get a full tab set. Power, magic, and speed! But we're not done yet. That was only, you know, the preliminaries. Now we're in the semifinals. The Goon Squad! These guys are a little bit weaker though. I think we could faff around with these guys a little bit more. Well, they could hurt. They have the potential to hurt. So could we. I'm waiting for that Omega Flare. Let's see how powerful it is with a 68 Magic Robo. This is a pure magic attack. Oh! Shadow heals those guys! Well, that's bad. Especially since we just lost our Ganondorf. They got wind attacks! Hopefully Luke can survive that. Barely. Alright, I got a little bit too big for my britches there. I said britches, not a different word. You misheard. I want to get Magus back. Can you let me get the Magus back? I'm sorry for using shadow magic on you. I regret it fully. Don't confuse the Robo. I think it's impossible to confuse the Robo, actually. Yeah, he's wearing prism helmets. We need some magic protection. Oh, let's see how they like a little bit of fire instead. If they like fire, Magus got fire for them too. But no, I think that Flyclops is physical. Actually, it's already dead. It's not doing anything. It hasn't done anything in a while. They might be basic spells, but we're using them. Fire 2 is basic now. With Flare here, of course it is. Yeah, they don't have a lot of health. Just don't use Shadow on them and you'll be fine. An invulnerable enhancement chip. We're just getting chips like crazy today. We have to finish the finals yet. And we have a wounded Luca. The Time Crunchers versus the Kill Squad. What is the Frog King doing there? Frog King, you don't belong there. Come on, now you're being silly. Also, we got a Cyber Slash. The Killbot. No, that's Hack. The Killbot is the debugger thing there. So they're not doing a heck of a lot of killing. I was expecting like maybe instant death. Their death wasn't very instant. In fact, their death is quite slow. I'm disappointed in your death, good sir. Try some of mine. Okay, don't use fire on the Slash Wannabe. He absorbs that. Of course the Frog King has water. Did I give Luca a blue plate or accidentally have her equipped with one? Because I wasn't expecting her to absorb that. She must be, right? Oh, yeah. Last video, we fought that water dude. We still have water protection on. Well, that worked out in my favor. Okay, let's do some dual techs. Magus can't dual tech. Double Bomb can't do it. Fire Tackle is only single target. We can hit with a Fire Punch. Robo's got pretty good physical. Let's do it. Oh, right, that guy absorbs fire, doesn't he? It didn't even hit the other two. We must have killed them. It's just Hack now. Yeah, they're just gonna hang out there. You know what? Let's try this Apocalypse Arm. I haven't done a single physical attack this fight. Only because I was worried about the Eliminators. The Apocalypse Arm is okay. And normal damage. Maybe the crit thing is I'll just win Big J. He can't really do any damage to us now. No crit? I expected a harder hit than that. Then again, it has pretty low stats. I wonder if this guy qualifies as a machine, considering that we're using the Gradius on him. That's supposed to confuse them. Probably not. Come on, Robo, I wanted to see a crit. try that again. His techs, I don't think, activate the special crit bonus that I was told about, so that's why I'm using physical attacks. This takes forever. Luckily, we got all of his healing items from my infinite fridge. You know, the one that breaks the economy when I use it. We're just gonna punch this guy to death with Robo. The heck with it. All he's doing is that. Kinda boring. There's the oh my goodness! Robo did not like you. So yes, confirmed! Massive damage on crit. It's just that you need to get a crit. So that's an option available to me if I'm in a pinch. Tell Robo to start punching people. Nope, we win. So we're now Grand Champions of 1999. And now the Thunderdome is bankrupt. Take that. When did we get us the ultimate prize anyway? It was an accessory, wasn't it? It's the haste scarf. Auto haste. Just like the helmet. There's nobody that really needs auto haste though. But at least it's fun to have. I think we checked out everything in Medina now. We won a tournament. We're the best. Huh, that's weird. There's a teleporter that leads to that island. Let's move on to Chorus. Seems like there's fun things going on in Chorus. Might as well check the main town out first. They have factories here! Actually, it really was a ghost town. He's not wrong. Let's check out the King Can. It's a can, alright. It's got people in it that I can't really talk to. There's, like, invisible walls all over the place in here. That's a Chrono Cross reference. There's a magician in Chrono Cross. He works on a casino ship. And he likes turning people into cats, but it never quite works for him. Until the plot says it does. There's a lot of interesting characters that get no plot development in Chrono Cross, ever. Which is why I'm not too encouraged to, you know, let's play it. It's really sloggy. Not much else seems to be going on in Chorus, really. Yeah, I talked to you. I talked to you too. Didn't you just go into the King Can? Make up your mind. Stop teleporting. Speaking of teleporting, this is the teleporter right here. Whenever you enter the teleporters from... she says the thing that... Sometimes the teleporters kind of glitch out and you end up at the Medina teleporter. This place looks familiar. It's a power plant. So we'll be coming here when we have to do Robo's side quest, but we'll be doing it in 2300. Actually, no, this is, that's a different factory. This is the factory we found the generator that we needed to open the door. And there's a laser defense enhancement chip here. So, let's see, I got a power, I got a stamina last video. I just bought one tab, I got like 4 other tabs. That's 6 tabs altogether, right? And why am I going anywhere? I need to do things here. Let's go to the Protodome. Hey, Robo! This is where we found you! Doesn't the guy in the back look familiar to you? No? But yeah, Gob sent us to check up on R66Y. His favorite. Mother Brain is doing things here. She's trying to automate this place. That's a little bit of a spoiler for a side quest. But you're still hungry, unless you're a robot. Well, I mean, they don't all have to be pretty. Who are you? I never seen this robot before, but Disney rules apply. It must be a girl. Because pink and bow. Yeah, let's not do that. Then we'd be stuck in the past. Or the future. The time is just running together for me now. Obviously we can't do anything here until later in the game. So there's still some things locked off to us. Like the Genodome. Don't you know that these broke... Never mind. I'm not going to violate the rules of time traveler. Even though I've already violated the rules of time traveling. So we've seen every place but a question mark place. And I'd rather use a regular teleporter for that. Because otherwise it ruins the surprise. So let's head back to that teleportation hub. Which is actually just outside of Poor. Right here. If you head east out of the forest, you end up here. And there's nothing else here but teleporters. So, we've been here. We've been here. We need to go here. The Arisdome told us to go there. So where is here? Who the heck is a Diego? Also, the music stopped. They found something that was extinct here. Dactyls! And other prehistoric dinosaurs. Oh, no you didn't. No you didn't. They did. This was the island we crossed. It's Cretaceous Park, the dactyl nest. Look, just because science said you could doesn't mean you should. Then again, I don't think science had to do anything with this, because we saw dinosaurs in the Giant's Claw. They just discovered them. There's no amber shenanigans going on here. It's a bit more ethical than that. But yeah, the interns are going to get devoured by dinosaur. And there's not much they can do about it. They don't have magic like us. Or time travel. Just tase this dude, and he's like a big baby. Speaking of tasing, Megas, you're gonna have to sit this one out for a little bit. I'm gonna have to bring in the Goku. The Goku has lightning powers. Technically so does Magus, but not the kind of lightning powers we're looking for. So Chrono, how's your equipment? It's okay. It's good enough. Diego, you're just gonna have to stop. I'm taking over this operation. You had your time. You're 65 million years too late. Wow, Robo ran out of healing juice. How did that happen? Well, I'm just gonna sit it out. We need some protects. Because this guy just really hates Robo for some reason. And he also has wind attacks. Of course, he's a dactyl. Of course he would have wind attacks. Chrono's doing most of the damage. Chrono's only here for one thing. That right there. Storing tornado energy. I disagree. Now usually I'll let these come to pass because it usually ends in a yes indeed. But no. His tornado energy really packs a punch. Don't let it happen. Don't let him get away with it. Stop targeting the Drono. I don't think all attacks will turn off the Drono anyway. But yeah, you need Chrono to stop the tornado energy, or this guy has a pretty good chance of wiping your team. It's just bad news. He does give you a little bit of time to do it, though. So don't be afraid to use Chrono for other things. I have an Uzi Punch today. You know what? I should be doing that critical punch. I should be attempting critical punches with Robo. Because you saw how much damage that thing can do. Chrono Trigger doesn't exactly believe in high health values yet. I think they saved some of that for Chrono Cross. I think Lavos himself only has like 30,000 HP. That's like 3 or 4 punches. Critical punches. Robo could probably solo Lavos right now. Especially with his healing stat. Do we get a crit? Ah, come on, Robo. You can do better than that. I got a little worried there because I thought Diego was going to start storing tornado energy. But he usually spreads his wings out to do that. Yeah, that right there. That's what I don't want. Oh, I just shot the Chrono. That's bad. I need to wind slash this guy in a hurry. Well, at least everybody stopped targeting Chrono. Once you turn them off, you can't turn them back on again. And if you hit Diego while it's charging, it will counterattack with its own wind slash. That's something you also need to watch out for. Going for critical punches, I just noticed everybody's low on HP. Diego's a durable dactyl. He's also a bad dactyl. Very bad dactyl. No treats for you. They're kind of out of time. He can't stand the anachronism. See, that's him screaming. For some reason, if you just, like, walk into Diego, he starts just going insane. But yeah, we fixed the Diego, but we haven't fixed the Diego yet. We don't need Chrono anymore, that's a good thing. Put Magus back on the team. So let's go check in with those guys. See if they have any ideas. I recommend tasers and a time machine. I mean, we could find somebody. That kind of requires time travel, though. And my time machine isn't here, so I'm gonna have to do that next time when I go find where I parked the Epoch. Good night, folks.